It asks basically for three things: a declaration declaring that the participants' rights as guaranteed by the 5th, 9th, 13th, and 14th Amendment were violated, that an injunction be issued specifically enjoining any continuation of the Tuskegee syphilis study, and that an injunction be issued enjoining any other study where human beings are involved and where they are being conducted without proper informed consent and without proper medical guideline. It also asks that the persons and their heirs be compensated in terms of dollars and cents for the damages which they have sustained.
Attorney Gray, did the sterilization suit prompt you to file this suit, or had you been thinking about it before the sterilization case became public?
It had absolutely nothing at all to do with it. As the press probably has carried, we have represented some of these persons for several months and have been actively working on it. It had nothing at all to do with that. And the only thing it has to do with is solely the Tuskegee syphilis study.
The moment that the members and myself became aware of what had happened, we had a call meeting. And in this call meeting, of course, we agreed unanimously that what had transpired was appalling, and that we are now in the process of identifying the remaining living individuals. We are going to make forthwith appropriate therapy for all of these people, make it available. And this is what the County Society is doing at the present time.
Do you have the names of these people and their whereabouts?
Not as yet, but we have been assured that we would be given assistance in obtaining this information.
What agencies will give you this information?
Hopefully the county and state medical health departments.
I understand that you are not as familiar with the situation as you would like to be at this point, but in your medical opinion, what should be done about the people who conducted this program, or this experiment? Do you think that any one person is responsible for not treating these people after penicillin had been discovered to be the main medicine?
Of course, I couldn't say because I know very little about the program, but I do know this much about the program, and it's my opinion that at the inception of this program, of course, which occurred before I was born, when this program was conceived, there was no cure or adequate treatment for syphilis. I think the program was medically, ethical, and moral, and quite lawful. I think the people had excellent objectives. They were trying to cure for a very decimating sort of disease. And I think the program went sour in 1946 when a cure was detected. In my judgment, the officials who were responsible with the Public Health Service, or whoever conducted it, had three choices, and they chose the absolute worst of the three choices. I think what possibly best should have been done is these people should have been treated with penicillin.
So did you understand that these people were knowledgeable that they had syphilis and that they knew that they were taking part in an experimental program?
No, that didn't occur to me at the time, whether or not the people knew that they were taking part in an experimental program. I think the people felt that the doctors from Washington had come to Macon County to help them with whatever their ailments were. And the treatment that they received, I think the patients were of the opinion that whatever their ailments were, the treatment that they received would help that particular ailment.
Were you at any time told by any of the medical officials that this was an experimental program and that some of the patients would not be treated to see what the results of syphilis would be after an autopsy?
No, we were not, that was not explained to us.